There is a phase that you're going through where perhaps you're doing it a little bit too much. It is a mature thing, but you're doing it a little bit too much, going a little bit too far. Everything is a mixture of gift and challenge, and anything we do is going to have positive and negative consequences too. Reunion of souls and stripping illusions, and this is more your kind of person. Stripping illusions. Your answer is... Hello, I'm Claire Louise Hay from BeHealing.com, and this is today's tarot for all signs for Sunday the 28th of April 2024. I hope you're doing well. I have a live show 3 times a week here on YouTube called Psychic Cafe, where I give 1-question readings. Now you can book in for one of those 1-question readings at any time on my website, BeHealing.com. Find a link for that in the description box below, and also up there to get those out. I do them in the live show, all the pre-book readings, right at the start, and then send you the link to the replays. And so you don't need to be able to make it live in order to get one of those. They're available to everybody. Or you can come live. You can book while I'm live too. Now, I also offer private readings as well from my website, BeHealing.com. You can find a link for that in the description box below and also up there too. And I get those out within 48 hours of you ordering them. So let's see what's in the energies for everybody today. We've got beauty of age and fleeting beauty as well. Right, so... could be a phase. This is a phase. Okay, so you've matured, but it's a phase that you're going through. Now, sometimes when we mature, I'm just feeling this, how can I put this? Being ourselves, unapologetically ourselves. You know, when we overdo it a little bit, when we gain some kind of maturity in ourselves and it's like, oh, I'm not putting up with this stuff anymore. And then we go a little bit too far in that. Or say we learn some boundaries and then we really boundary up and go a little bit too far in that. There is a phase that you're going through where perhaps you're doing it a little bit too much. It is a mature thing, but you're doing it a little bit too much, going a little bit too far, and that's okay. You'll grow past that. We do tend to do the opposite. It's like when we realize we're doing something and it's out of balance, once we're aware of that, we do tend to rebound the opposite way, out of balance the opposite way, you know, and that's okay. We figure it out. We figure it out in the end. 2 ways in which to win a private reading with me every single month. The first way is by being a subscriber to my channel, clicking like on this video and then leaving a comment. That'll get you an entry in. Do that as many times as you like on all my videos throughout the month. That'll get you many entries in. We've also got the peace card. So you could be becoming more at peace with yourself. So you're maturing, caring less about what other people think, but perhaps, yeah, taking that a little bit too far. Okay, we've got direction and perseverance, but keep going in this direction. You're in the right... even if you've come to the point where you're realizing perhaps I'm being just like a little bit too much myself, a little bit too unapologetic, you know, or whatever it is, don't go in the opposite direction again. Persevere on that course. Remember, we're trying to find balance here. Let's find out more. The other way to win a private reading with me every single month is by checking out my pick a card reads. If you purchase the deeper dives of the extended readings to them, that gets you entered into the second draw. So we've got the 10 of Cups, the happily ever after. This is where your heart is really fulfilled. We have the Hermit, you being by yourself, separating yourself out from others. So there could be something that you're doing which is kind of separating you away from others, which could be a good thing, and it might, well, it's probably a mixed bag, because everything is in life. Everything is a mixture of gift and challenge, and anything we do is going to have positive and negative consequences too. Ace of Pentacles, we've just got to pick our poison, right? Ace of Pentacles is planting a seed for the long term. And the Emperor, oh, divine masculine energy here. This is boss kind of an energy, taking charge. Someone else's energy, this, by the way, the Emperor. So let's find out who they are. It doesn't have to be a man, it could be a woman. 10 of Cups. So we've got this happily ever after kind of an energy here. This is your heart being truly, truly happy. What's this about? Okay, 5 of Voices. It feels like you're at odds with that at the moment, you're happily ever after. You're becoming stronger, but you seem to be moving away from your happily ever after as a result. Now, back to the top of the show, Fleeting Beauty, Beauty of Age. The message here is you're maturing, yet you're noticing now that it might be a little bit too much, or you keep holding yourself away from what you truly want. And the message is persevere, you're headed in the right direction. Don't go back on it. Don't reverse out of what you've done. You're headed in the right direction. So onwards from here. Persist, keep going. There'll be another layer of maturity, I think, that comes from it, and ahas and all of that kind of thing. That sometimes when we think that we are holding ourselves away from what would make us truly happy because now we're too much of something, it's rarely true. I have found in my experiences that I'm not being enough of that, enough of fully myself to put myself amongst those people that will really love me like that. Do you know what I mean? It's still a bit of self-judgment there. So the only way through is to carry on going. Persevere in the direction that you're headed. It's all good is behind that, and don't worry about it. So no judging yourself. Stop judging yourself for it. I'm just wondering, should I give you an example about that from my life? You might have noticed I'm very fit. I'm very fit. I train like an athlete, like a professional athlete with professional athletes, and I love it. I do it because I love it. It makes me feel amazing, and I'm just blown away at what my body can do at age 53 especially. I'm fittest and healthiest than I've ever been. Yeah, stronger than I've ever been in my life. So it's awesome. I love it. I'm all about it. However, on my way to really claiming this as who I am and what I love and being that, when I was unsure about it, unsure about myself, I would listen to people that would say, you're too muscly, you're too this, you exercise too much, you do that, you do this, you do that. And when I just gave myself permission to be me and to pursue it and to love it and to love what, do what I love doing, then once I was fully back in myself, then ignoring those people that said them to this and to that, then I got amongst the professional athletes and those that think I'm awesome for what I'm doing. And they're like, wow, you're amazing. And it's like, yeah, so are you. And it's not too much. It's just like, it's who we are. So it often is that you need to persist in that direction rather than go back. So especially if you're not amongst your people yet, you need to claim it even more. The Hermit, so there you are by yourself, especially if you're not amongst the right people yet. You've got to claim it for yourself first. The Hermit, there you are by yourself and you're waiting, right? And waiting isn't it. Waiting isn't it. They're not going to show up. You've got to claim it more. You've got to reinforce who you are and be unapologetic about it, even more so than you have been. You're not keeping yourself away from it. You're keeping yourself away from the people that will validate you, and that will love you, and that will know that you're awesome as you are, by not persisting with this and really claiming it for yourself. So what's behind that is home and letting go. So your comfort zone, you've got to let it go of your comfort zone, right? So this is saying that some of you that are resonating with this reading, you've got one foot in the past and then one foot going toward the future, and you won't fully commit and put both feet into the future because your comfort zone and your people are right there and you're wanting to cling on to them. So it's not always going to be like this, but you do need to persist in the direction that you've been going in and put both feet in. Ace of Pentacles, because the seed is planted. The World. No, you're at a crossroads at the moment, Two of Inspiration. The World says end of a chapter, start of a new chapter. So you're right on the verge of it here. A seed is planted. You've already planted the seed. In other words, this manifestation is under progress here, and it's just waiting for you to go all in. And what's behind that is integration, and integrate it into your life. So it's for you to claim it and go, this is who I am now, and I'm not going backward. I'm not going backward. I'm not who I was before. I am going forward with this because this is who I am. Now here we've got someone else, the Emperor. This is a leader kind of a person. Divine Masculine. Tell us why the Emperor is here. Who is this? So this could be a boss, or it could be someone that is just like unapologetically themselves and leads the way, does what they want to do. Could be someone kind of giving you an example here. Why have we got the Emperor? What's the Emperor doing? Wow, a lot, apparently. Knight of Inspiration, very inspirational. They move forward with passion on things. Page of Voices, got that eye on you, or you've got your eye on them. Queen of Voices, they've got strong boundaries as well. And some people say it's the devil. So some people say they're wrong to have that strong boundary. So it's someone that is like, I know what I want. Death card, significant change in their lives. So it's not someone that shies away from change. Now, you might have judged this person in the past, because this kind of a person is heavily judged by other people as well. It's like, oh, they shouldn't do that, you know, because they might seem extreme, but they're really backing themselves. So you've got an example around you. It might not be in your personal life, it could be someone in the media, or you know, but there is an example of that around you. More like them. And sure, yeah, they get judged by others for sure, as will you, as do I. Anyone that is doing things good, well for themselves, gets judged. It's the nature of human beings. Reunion of souls and stripping illusions, and this is more your kind of person. Stripping illusions says you need to claim who you really are. This is your kind of a person, and you are like that, and no more this illusion that you're not like that. You need to claim it and be all in on that. Wow. Okay. What about our love lives? What's going on in our love lives? Give thanks for the blessings of love soon to come your way. Know that you deserve to be and have all that your heart truly desires. Feels like this reading is saying that the universe wants us to have our happily ever after, and it's showing us the way to that. What else in our love lives, please? Assess the situation, see where you're at the moment. Could be a good time to assess yourself as well. It's like, who am I being right now? What kind of a person am I? Who are the people that are really like me? Because sometimes we learn, we grow, and we become someone else, but we keep thinking that we are our old selves. I've had that where it's like imposter syndrome, and we're right where we need to be, and we deserve to be there, and we are that energy, but we're still feeling like we're like a gawky teenager that's like, that, you know, isn't confident and stuff, doesn't know a thing. Fear. Codependency. Right, so you could have been codependent in the past, and there could be fears of going there again. A lot of people have been through a lot of trauma, and it leaves them with a lot of empathy and codependency as a result. Not really feeling like we deserve love, but needing to prove it within relationships, and it has us being all kinds of things to all kinds of people and being codependent. Needing them to need us because we don't feel worthy of just being ourselves. So you could have a fear of that coming up again. Luck and disillusionment. A lot of disillusionment coming out about ourselves, and it's not about other people, it's about ourselves, and it's a good time to learn these things now of how we've not been fully claiming ourselves. You know, sometimes we put other people on a pedestal and they're not that. And we should be putting ourselves on a pedestal and realizing who we truly are, and we don't do that. It's almost like we put ourselves down on the ground and we put someone else on a pedestal, and it should be the other way around. Okay. What else in the energies today? We have a dark man, dealings or relationship with a man with dark complexion, eyes, psychic ability, trust your intuition about that man. We've got a cracked cup, dissatisfaction with life, and a finger, warning of a problem now or in the near future. We've got a dagger, fear, worries, tense situations, and hat, you will be playing a different role. Okay, so think of a yes or no answer question, because I've got a red and green crystal in this bag. I'm going to pull one of them out very shortly for our answer, but this is just a bit of fun because it's a general reading, not a personal reading. If you want me to pull crystals out of my bag for a specific question that you've got and cards out of my decks, then you can book in for one of my one question readings on my website, beahealing.com. Find a link for that in the description box below, and also up there too. How best to deal with these energies today? You can also book in for a private reading. If you've got more questions, if you want a private reading, something in more detail, find a link for that in the description box below and also up there too. So how best to deal with these energies today? We have the Eight of Wands distracting me. The Eight of Wands is about being goal-oriented. It can be about direct communication, but it's not in this case. It's about being goal-oriented. Yeah, you're on a path, you've planted a seed, Ace of Pentacles, but you need to go all in and back yourself in this. You need to back yourself in this and realize that you are actually further ahead than you think. You're better than you think. You just need to go all in on it and not reverse out of it. Really a time to believe in yourself, big time, much more than you have before, and go for those goals, persevere in that direction. Don't second guess yourself. So think of a yes or no answer question now. Pause the video if you're not ready for your answer. Your answer is no, don't do it. There you go. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to click like before you click off down there. Click that subscribe button if you're new. Leave a comment. That'll get you an entry into a prize draw for a free reading with me at the end of the month. I do one of these today's tarot every single day of the year. I go live 3 times a week in my Psychic Cafe show where I give you those one question reads. Come along sometime. I'd love to connect with you and perhaps read for you as well. And I make 3 love picker card reads a week as well. Find one of those right there, right now. Watch that next if you want. Well, have the best day ever, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.